excited for you, but yeah.
We're just waiting for you.
Everybody's actually excited.
That's right.
All right, cool. Be safe. I love you. Bye.
I think you should take him
I
that
think we could just do a
We
whole-
could have taken the call.
I could have started first and just taken a bit on this, right?
Taking the call up here if you want to. So good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming. My name is Megan. This is the. Is this working?
Yes.
All right. It's always my biggest fear that the mic won't work. That's the mic. So this is our, what is it, Charlene? Fifth Women's Comedy Open Mic at the Flemington. We're six. And we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 women comics in the house, which I think is yes. Woo! Ladies! My brother looks mildly embarrassed in the backseat. Thank you all for coming. Mary Ann is our newbie. She's never been here before. Let's give Mary Ann a big round of applause. So Mary Ann, I know we kind of went through the rules on the phone, but they're very basic. 1, nothing is off limits. Feel free to use whatever language you want. We are as foul as you would like to get, or as clean as you would like to get. Totally up to you. The only things we ask are we try not to be hateful. We leave that to the guys. And don't steal. Something else we also. Without further ado, I'm gonna get started. I told my brother, this is some new stuff. I'm not even sure if I like it, so if you don't laugh, it's okay, because I'm not even. I love it that my dad gave me a pity laugh.
I got my ear too.
Fantastic.
It's going in and out.
Yeah, I'm like, it's not quite working consistently. I think it's
Uh-oh.
it's this. It's you have to like
So do
really.
you guys like to
You gotta
hold
really
it,
push
or
it.
do you like to hold it, or do you like to stand?
You gotta really like jam it. Man.
Sometimes I hold it in my hand. Yeah, I gotta
Yeah, it's like in and out. Okay. Don't touch the cord.
Okay.
So can it be on the stand, or you can actually?
Oh, it can be on the stand if you want to. I just don't
I
like it
know.
on the stand.
I understand.
I hate the stand. It's so
Okay.
limiting. If I wanted to play with a pole, I could stay home. Anyway, so where was I gonna start this week? Where was I gonna start? Okay, so here's where I was gonna start. So I am a healthcare nerd by day. You guys have heard some of my diagnosis jokes. And I was recently at a birthday party where the only person I knew was the birthday girl. So I introduced myself to the other person who looked lost and confused in the corner. And she told me that she was also a nerd. And I was like, okay, cool, but I gotta like find out what kind of nerd she is, because there are like degrees of nerd. There's the really cool nerds who run the planet, and then there's the sort of eclectic nerds who rock the mismatched sock look, and then there's like the nerdy nerds, which is the classification that I fall into. So she very quickly revealed that she was a cool nerd, and I was like, okay, I gotta kind of like bob and weave with my answers here, be very careful so she doesn't realize. And I was good for about 5 minutes until she asked me what I was reading. And I went through my bookshelf to try and figure out, I'm like, all right, what is the coolest thing I can name on that shelf? And I just looked at her and said, the writings of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And she kind of went, oh. Apparently my nerdy nerdness was contagious that day, and she did not want to catch it. So I am also married. I stay married for a couple of reasons. One, I really love having a garage. That's one of my favorite parts of my husband. And 2, I never want to ever date again. Ever. I have tried the dating app thing because that seems to be like the way the world goes, right? And no offense, guys, but I don't understand why we let men who are obviously the best communicators, thanks, Dad, write about themselves. And sadly, like, I actually Googled worst dating profiles as I was writing these, and we women are awful too. Like, we're horrible. I actually found one woman who said if you want to be husband material, you have to be mildly involved in illegal activities. And that was her requirement to be a husband. You've seen this?
No, she's right.
Oh. Right. Okay. So,
get divorced?
Well, that's legal, though. I think you gotta, like, kill your wife to be husband.
You said mild.
I guess mildly, so you have to pay somebody to kill your wife. If you gotta know a guy. Yeah, you gotta know a guy who would off the guy if you want to be a hubby. But anyway, thanks for helping, man. I love how my dad's giving pointers on how to be in the comedy audience.
No, on marriage.
It's kind of ironic.
Isn't it?
I'm not dad because I love you. Anyway, so this is what I propose as a solution, because this is the way the joke was supposed to go. Is that I think there should be some kind of like online repository so that you can see how people utilize different websites, because that would be much more telling than an actual dating site. So for example, like I think you should be able to see what somebody's DoorDash orders are. Like, you should know if they're ordering a lot of Taco Bell, be prepared. Like, you should know that. And okay, so now like don't get judgy on this one. But I think Pornhub should be on the registry. Like, you should know. One should not find out 6 months into marriage that their spouse watches, let's just say, Simpson tentacle porn, for example. That's not when you should find that out, okay? The last one I think maybe should be considered for this registry is Goodreads. So this is the book app, right? So you can see what people are reading. And if, for example, they don't have an account, that's very telling. Like, they're not reading books, be prepared to talk about whatever conspiracy theory they just read on social media or Reddit or whatever, that's where they are. If they just checked out a book that's on, 1,000 pages on French kings, be prepared for power issues. Like that's scary. And if, for example, they're reading Ruth Bader Ginsburg, maybe they're not a bad person. Yeah, so that was my, one more little one about my kids. It's my last little one. So having 4 boys is constantly apologizing for what your youngest says at school. And I felt really awful in kindergarten. When he was in kindergarten, his one grandfather actually taught at the school. You guys are lucky. That one grandfather, Sir John, can you stand up just for a height reference? So John's like almost a little bit over 6 feet. What are you? 6'1". So at the time, my youngest was like 2'11" on a good day. So like anatomically, when they stood next to each other, he was here, right? And he got, you know where this story's going. Yeah. And he got very excited because he gave John a hug at school, and he said, and I didn't touch his no-no square. And now see, we've all figured out what the no-no square is, right? We've all figured out what that is. Well, the kindergarten teacher couldn't. So she asked my 5-year-old, what's the no-no square? And he shouts out, his penis! So like, I feel bad for the kid now because he's tried to be delicate about these situations and then had to say what he knew shouldn't have said. So like, when I get called that he said something inappropriate in 1st grade, like I kind of go, okay, but did my son maybe consider a phrase like, Madam, I don't particularly care what my mother thinks about my particular behavior in this moment, before he said to her, my mom can suck it. That's the end of this. So there you go. Bring your mind back. All right, so we have lots